Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for 22 News at Noon. I'm Rich Teddemer. Today was the first day back to work for many of the people affected by Friday's massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut. 22 News reporter Matt CARON spent the morning in Newtown to find out how people are dealing with their grief.
Newtown, Connecticut, population just over 27,000. A close-knit community of people now having to cope with the tragedy that happened here on Friday, just 1 week before Christmas.
Just trying to make sense of everything.
For the people of Newtown, it's still surreal. A gunman named Adam Lanza shot his way into the Sandy Hook Elementary School, killing 20 children and 6 adults. The general store here in Newtown is a place where people come to talk about the events of the day, or in this case, the events of the past 3 days. And even though not everybody wanted to talk to 22 News, we did find people who were passionate about making sure that what happened inside the halls of Sandy Hook on Friday never happens again.
I think 2 things, and this is all I'm going to say. We need to eliminate assault weapons, and we need to open up the mental hospitals again for the people who are not safe to be on the streets or in our schools.
But people told 22 News that before politics comes into play, those who lost their lives need to be properly remembered.
After this event, there's no doubt in my mind that we'll have the opportunity to make big changes. We won't allow our children or our teachers to die in vain. We will make a big difference in this world. It's
hard to go anywhere in Newtown without meeting somebody who was deeply and personally affected by what is now the second worst school shooting in United States history.
It hurts deeply at this point, but you just try to carry on and move on about your day and, give help and prayers.
People told 22 News that there's a time and a place to piece together the motive of the gunman, but for right now, the focus is on healing and honoring the memories of those whose lives were cut tragically short. In Newtown, Connecticut, Matt CARON, 22 News.